Good morning to everyone. My name is Fabrizio Cellini. I work for Claudio Silvestrin for many years, and I actually work from the concept to the completion of this Cannon Lane residence. How does it work? This is located in London, in Hampstead. Hampstead is in north of London, in a quite posh and expensive area. You can see here, and it's surrounded by green and beautiful park. It is in conservatory area, therefore it was not allowed to do much from the no modern building from outside. This is the existing one, which has been completely demolished. It was the existing one. You can see the nature was in the garden. This is a project that was designed by another architect before we were appointed, because the client, who is a developer, his intention is to sell the place. So the small developer, this was the first project they did for high-end finish specification. Therefore, the developer got already their own team. So their own team did this presentation to the local council, and they got the approval. So what we did is just try to help with the rendering. You can see here the facade, but we didn't work entirely from the exterior. You can see looks like to be in a cottage. This was the wall, was like a pre-existing wall, which was like kept because it's like meant for historical. And this is like the completion. You can see it's like narrow streets and very understated space. And this is instead on the back, is open to the city and to the garden. This is a rendering that we did. And this is like the final project. So you can see it's quite straight relation between the concept rendering and the completion. So the building is on 5 stories and 800 square meters. And we have the limit, the laser. How does it work? Sorry. The point is not working. Anyway, it's a shame. So it's 5 floors, 5 stories. You have like, let's go to see. This is like an example what I want to do. I want to show you the transformation that we did for the interiors. Basically, this was a concept was approved. So from the concept, you can see already from the local architect, it was like the entrance, and there was like a narrow staircase. It was like the garage on the left, the living room. So totally, we change completely. Using the same square footage, we just make totally different. When you enter, you get through, and you go to the garden. And then you get, as soon as you are in the entrance, it's a shame that I can't use it. Anyway, it's not. I wanted to point it, something to show the attention, but anyway, it's quite difficult. However, you can see the difference from what we start, what we had, what we achieved. Open space, and you see from the entrance, you can go straight to see these are renderings from the entrance. You can see the garden, you can see on the left side the water feature, and then you have the main space of the living room. This was upper ground floor. And this is a picture. So what you see is straight relation between the concept and what actually has been built. Materials are very simple. Our philosophy to use natural materials, very simple and few. We use like porphyry stone from Dolomites, yellow, and then bronze finish, like you see, water feature on the left side, and oak, which is on the right side. They are all, cabinet, cupboards, and So from one side, you have like the view to the garden, and the other side, sorry, the picture is very bad, you have like a long staircase. This is like other view from the living room. And you already see like the space is open and is cozy, and there are straight line. On the left side is like the spiral staircase. And then you have a slit of light on the right side, which is the garage. The garage is on 2 lifts. It's a lift for 2 cars. Remember, this is like, it's been on the market for 24 million. So it's quite, it's quite expensive one. Even pounds. The difficult was actually to work with the developer and not with the client. A developer didn't have like a specific brief. So the developer went to many estate agents to ask, how many bedrooms should I have? Because the target was very high spend, high tech. And how many bedrooms should I have? What is the requirement? What is the brief? So basically we changed quite a lot because it was not very confident. So that was difficult actually to go with the private. Some details. Our architecture is like water, earth material, the lights, you can see the lights from Via Bizzuno. And this is like is a beautiful staircase, which is from outside you saw that it was like, looks like 2 floors. Instead you go down to the swimming pool, and there is 42 steps. So we have like 10 meters height. So this is beautiful space. This is like a feature you can see. And they have, at the end of the light, you have like a natural light is coming through. This is like still like living room. This is like kitchen terra. We designed this kitchen porphyry. We have like behind the kitchen, behind the wall, you can see there air conditioning is very complicated and sophisticated, and technology is quite complicated, complex. This is like completion, and this like stone. This drawer is like each drawer is like 40 kilos, but then it's very you open with a finger. That's the beauty of our architecture. And you can see in this island you have like the spout. This is like kitchen bar, and you have like a fridge, and so on. Spiral staircase. Even we have like a staircase, which is a feature. We want to have like spiral staircase. They connect all the floors as well. And in this case, we have like plaster, and instead of the column, we cladded the column with like natural leather to keep warm, because in general the column was steel. So we did this. This is like the first floor. You can see the other projects, they have like 4 bedrooms, but it was not really proper master bedroom. If you want to sell this one for high-end market, you need to have at least one side to have all the best of master bedroom. You can see the bed, the bathtub, open place, the closet. And then there is a spiral staircase and the lift on the top. It's a shame that I cannot use the laser. However, you can see we try to make, again, like 3 bedrooms on the left side and 1 master bedroom on the right side. Let's see some picture. This is like the rendering. You can see the rendering of the master bedroom. You have like from left side, you have like a rock split face shower, then you have a bathtub, and then you have like a satin glass division between the bedroom and the master bathroom, and then we have like closet, TV facing to the garden. This is like the entrance from the approach from the spiral staircase. You can see again, we don't have the stone for the corridor. We have like plaster. You can see the curves. Our geometry are straight and curved. Very, it's a mix, very balanced. This is like we design the bathroom, a bathtub. This bathtub the weight is 700 kilos. It's just one when it's full of water. So, of course, it's a new build, so it was possible to make this one. And this is actually being produced by Boffi now. We designed this one 15 years ago, and from then a lot of other architects they copy the concept. It's just like one solid piece. But what we have, the the benefit to do the project, the stone is the same stone that we have on the floor and on walls. So we just have organic, we have just one unique materials, so you don't find this one on the shop. This one, you can see the shower. The shower is like, we have a niche, we have Vola, whatever, like sanitary topsware, and then you have a rock. This rock is actually proper. We are looking for a rock from Dolomite, like La Crosta, the rock, like split face, a natural rock. And I believe when you have a shower there, it's just like you have like good smell. It's like to be in a cave, in a rock, inside the rock. This is beautiful. This one, keep going. We have like, of course, behind the wardrobes, we have all the drawers. And on the top floor, what we have like 3 steps. You have access to the roof. It looks like a meditation, this space. You go to another level. From going -1, the basement, the local architect didn't thought to excavate the back garden. So you can see again, like spaces, was no lights, basically. So what we decide, we excavate instead so we just excavate to have natural light. And again, you can see you have like spiral staircase, fireplace next to it, and you can reach this level through the long feature staircase and a spiral one. So we have 2-way, and the lift as well. We have a lift. And we have like formal dining and kitchen. This is a space, lift, you can see straight on the right. You can see we work on outside as well. This is like a fireplace. The detail, you can see the steps as well. The junction between like the timber and the stone. The leather, as I explained you before. And the plaster. Handrail in bronze. And behind the door, on the left side, is a pivot door. You just hide, like cinema room, which is bomb shelter, actually, because the client sent Russian, or they want to have the bomb shelter there. So basically, it's super reinforced, like even the door is like for, in case. You just need, behind that is a bar. You can get a lot of drinks and alcohol on the back. The kitchen. Was designed with Pedretti, which is Cucina Terra, Minotti. This is like, I think, the best part of the villa, of the house. It's the basement, which is -2 now, which even in this case, we found a way to get the light. This is like original project from them. We completely changed the approach only from the staircase and the lift. And then you have next, you have the plant room on 2 floors, gym, like you have a changing room, you have like sauna, steam room, and then the kitchen, the island, a massage island bar on the center, and then you have maid room, because maid room, you can have access to the garden. Let's see some pictures, these renderings, and you can see you have like some lights, just lights from, it looks like to be totally surrounded like in a cave. And the original sketch, staircase of approach. This is very complex because when you have like a spa, you need a lot of services, and this is what we achieved. On the right side, all the services like spa, gym room, sauna, steam room, and this is like the final one. From the top floor, you have a view of London. Thank you.
Did the investor finally find a client to buy?
No.
Not yet. So it's still there.
Yes.
So for all of you,
yes,
just to know, if somebody want to buy,
I think there are two issues. One is a bad time for the market. Basically, right. It took long time because the difficult was the construction was England, like British constructor, but the interior was from Italian. So basically the stone supply, the stone installers were Italians because they could achieve this kind of level of like precision.
Yeah.
So it was massive gap. They were speaking 2 different languages.
Okay, so there was a waste of time.
So waste of time, and then Brexit, and then
the market.
I think with that kind of money, you can buy in the same area bigger villa, but this is like in the heart of Hampstead. It is in a village.
Sure.
So if you really like the village, there is only space is that one. It's just so big. But it's on 5 floors, 800 square meters. If you go 1 mile away, you can buy, big plot of land, and you can buy like proper villa. This, in a way, you can see from outside, is very understated. It looks like a cottage, small cottage, old.
Okay. 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 Thank you so much.
Thank you.